What's up, everybody? Now, just before the show starts, just wanted to make a quick announcement. I can formally, happily, and gladly say that Chat and Chill will be sponsoring Dollar Cream's new event that's coming on the 26th of September, which is called Network Event. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. Action-packed event. If you're wondering where it is as well, 259 Hardest Street, Loughborough Junction, London SE 240HN. I would advise everybody to come down. The whole Chat and Chill crew will be down there. We'll literally be promoting literally every episode, so you'll see like a little sponsorship for it as well. There'll be acts and talks and nights by industry professionals, all that great stuff. I think it's really good to like join a community where, you know, we can help out each other and, you know, do cool collaborations and stuff like that. In terms of the acts, we've got people like Soul's man, cheers, shout out Souls. You know, here we got Skips, Rory Skies, Kel's TBK, Clip C. We've got Sophie Plum on here. So it's looking like a great event. If you want to know what Dollar Cream is, Dollar Cream is they do fashion, events, modeling, PR. They got an IAA Award 2017. Yo, listen, Dollar Cream is amazing as well. Also a clothing brand as well, so if you want to get some clothes, I'll put a link in the description for that as well. In terms of the show, the tickets are, as far as I know, is £10 for tickets. If it's less or if it's more, link in the description below. So let's just get into the episode. Hi and welcome to Chat and Chill. Today I have a very special guest today in the name of Victizzle, or in other words, if you do search him up, Victizzle Music, since people might search it up. But he is a gospel MOBO winner with over 800,000 YouTube views. He's done music with people like Paige Keiki and so on and so forth. Yeah. He's now an Afrobeat artist today. He's also a producer when he's not in a limelight. Victizzle, man.
Yo.
How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like wow after that introduction. You just puffed up there.
I feel a bit of gas from work.
Wow, 800,000. What was it? 800,000?
It was 824 something thousand altogether. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't know.
Still touch $1 million.
Let's get into it though, and I want to get straight into this. So you was a gospel act.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I said, you won a MOBO. What made you take that break and then decide to go into Afrobeat? Like, where did everything just decide to change?
Man, that's a long story, boy. Like, we got time? Y'all got time?
Let's go for it.
Get your tea and coffee and let's...
Let me just get comfortable.
Nah, man. It was actually a lot of things that made me want to transition.
Yeah.
I mean, I started off in the gospel scene when I was like 15, 16. I was part of this group called G-Force, where myself and my boy Marcus Ari, big up Marcus Ari, one of my best friends, man, where we produced their album, and that's what kind of kicked off this new wave of gospel rap in the UK. And from there, 2007, they got nominated for MOBO, which in a way was kind of us as well. And then they won the MOBO. That was 2007, so it was like a big thing for me. I was like 17 at the time. I was gassed.
Yeah.
Went to college, everyone was just like, yo, MOBO. You know what I'm saying? I was so gassed, man. And then I then decided to do my solo project, which was an album. I put out a couple singles, and one of the singles was a big Afrobeat single. This was 2009, so I was already doing Afrobeat from way, do you understand, early before the UK really caught onto it. I mean, it was here, but it was still very underground down here. And yeah, so I did that in 2009, and then that's what kind of propelled me more as an artist and as a producer. And then I got nominated for the MOBO 2009, which is we flew out to Scotland. This one I actually went to. Yeah. We flew out to Scotland.
Jeez, big Scotland, you know.
Yeah, yeah, man. Kerry Hilson handed me my award as well, so that was a big thing. I was so gassed because I was a fan. I was the biggest fan of this producer, you know, Timberland.
Yeah.
He was like, that's how I learned how to produce. From listening to him, he was like my idol at the time, do you understand? Even still now, man. And me and Kerry Hilson was like the closest thing too, because he was producing her project. So that was a big thing for me. And then, you know, after that, I was doing tours. I was touring around the world. I was doing major concerts. I was producing for loads of artists, especially in the gospel scene as well. And then, obviously, as a producer, you know, to me, the producer side of me wanted more. Do you understand? I'm not just this gospel art. You know, I want to produce for, you know, artists that are across the globe, especially traveling. Traveling really helps you open your eyes to cultures, different cultures and different, you know, ways of life across the world, different styles of music. So I was really, you know, open-minded. So obviously my second album was a lot less gospel-y and more like, you know, rounded, do you understand? More international, global kind of vibe as well. And then eventually I started to, as an artist, I wanted more. I said I wanted a lot more. I wanted to do more. I wanted to be more globally known. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
So would you say then that being a gospel artist kind of made you feel like there was only so far you could go? Because obviously with gospel, it's more religiously based. Should I say industry? It's a bit like when you've got the Muslims in that music scene and the Hindus, and there's only so far you can go within that religion. I feel like I needed to come out of that because you was a big name at the time, wasn't it? You was big at the time. You was doing your thing. So like, explain to me or to us, should I say, how was that transition from okay, cool, I don't want to just be locked in this little box where it's just gospel. I want to be able to expand and how was your transition? What made you think that this is what I needed to do?
Well, a lot of I think, again, as a producer, being a producer doesn't limit you. Unless you limit yourself. Because I ended up working with, even still being known as a gospel artist, I ended up working with Paige Cakey, Chip, Stormzy, like all of these people, do you understand? So again, I think that was, you know, that was part of, you know, me eventually making my decision as well. So again, like he was right, like religion, I'm not very religious. I'm more like, you know, I'm a Christian, but I'm more faith-based, understand? So it's more so about my relationship with God as opposed to, you know, a whole bunch of rules and regulations and whatnot, understand? And it's like your relationship with God, it's what it gives you a lot of freedom. Freedom to live, freedom to make mistakes, freedom to learn, freedom to love, etc. Religion, I think, kind of stifles that and limits that, and do you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes when you cage something, what happens when you open the cage? You go wild, you know what I'm saying?
Would you say that then that was what also contributed to you kind of moving towards Afrobeats as well?
I mean, I said to myself, first of all, I love African music. I felt like I was, this is probably me bragging or whatever, but I felt like I was one of the first to just really, you know, but like, to be honest, I wasn't. There was a lot of people in the UK that were doing it, but it was a lot of the older generation. So, but yeah, African music. I went to Nigeria, and I was like, what is this style? Because it wasn't just the traditional style. It was like a pop version, a cooler version of the sound. And I was like, yo, I need to take this. And so obviously I started to take that. I started to, you know, but I feel like African music, I just want to be part of something new. So the first thing for me was, you know, doing the gospel music. I was part of something new. I've done what I needed to do there now. What's the next level? And I think for me it was the African music, my culture. It's become cool again to be African. And you understand? I'm Nigerian, man. Like,
Hashtag Yoruba voice now.
yes, I know. Are you Yoruba?
Oh, half Yoruba.
Half Yoruba. I'm half Yoruba, half Igbo.
Oh, that
So, full Nigerian. No, but you know what it is? It's African, man. That's what it's about. It's Africa as a whole, man. Like, do you understand? And I just really wanted to be part of that movement. So I did take a break. I said, if I'm going to come back into music, it needs to be natural, it needs to be organic, and it needs to be, I want to feel part of something, you understand? Part of the movement. and Afrobeat was just, this is it, I've already done it, I'm already doing it. I just felt the urge to come back on stage again and be an artist again, and then it just started to happen organically.
Okay, that's cool. I also wanted to go into, do you want to go to something?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask like, are there any specific certain Afrobeat artists that you take influence from by any chance? It could be a producer.
There's loads, man. I was like, when I first really got into it, but this is besides the traditional stuff that I grew up listening to, like Shina Peters, Fela Kuti, a lot of the big names from the veterans, let's call it. But when I first started to hear this new sound, it was Two-Face, it was Tim Maya, it was P Square. Do you understand? This is before the Wiz Kids and these are the guys that I was hearing, man. The Green, all of these. Like, I was like, what is this, man? I need to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to, and then eventually got onto the, you know, the Wiz Kids and the David Does, and they became the more, this generation's, do you understand, version of,
of course,
and they've taken it so much more internationally as well, which is amazing, man. It's gone from, you know, just the local into literally worldwide, and I think the internet is a big factor in it going worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So, and what a time to be alive, man. Where Africa, you know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd see this day. Like, Africa is the coolest thing again, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's funny?
Taking over. Like.
Everyone's basically trying to do some type of African flow. You look at like the Young Banes, Abracadabra was a rapper, now he sings all of a sudden. Kid,
you know what I'm saying?
Even shit with that snap stuff, like he low-key now has even implemented singing into his music. Now people say Drake started it, but Drake was always been influenced by African music, and he's taken it. The only difference is Drake being the caliber that he is. When he does it, it comes across it. Because most people only see him, they don't actually see the African culture. But now we actually get to see the African culture, and I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, 100%. Not only that, but you don't only see music, you kind of see it influencing in other certain, what do you call it, movements as well. Like, you look at fashion, you just see, if you even go short, you just see hella man
African.
That
chic African. But that's the great thing about it. It's like, it's crazy because I actually grew up watching the process of how Africa just blew all of a sudden, and it started off with Nollywood films. A lot of people don't. That was the first thing that even like white people and different cultures. That was the first thing they started to take to. Was the Nollywood films, the dramas and the. You know what I'm saying? That was the first thing because I would hear, I said white people listen. No, you don't watch Nollywood. Yeah, I love Nollywood. For real, I didn't even.
No. The first time I actually heard that, I actually faded.
It's like you don't actually know about us, like they know about our films, and then from there, I felt like music started to come through more, and then once the music blew, fashion blew, then just all kinds of stuff. I think personally, the next thing is going to be technology, and art's going to start coming from, and also art as well. Art started coming through. I think technology is going to be the next thing because some of the stuff that they're creating in Africa right now, oh my days, you wouldn't believe. In Ghana, you hear like Ghanaian professors and young people as well creating like technology that's just, it's crazy. Do you understand? I think that's the next one that's gonna come out of.
That's crazy.
Africa,
that's
crazy.
When that happens,
let's get into a quick break where I'm going to be discussing the news in the next clip. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the interview so far. I know these two are definitely enjoying it. Well, I'm definitely enjoying it. I don't care about these two. But we'll see you lot in about 2 seconds. Peace.
Salute.
Welcome to the news. Hope you've been enjoying the interview so far with Victizzle. Let me get started with the news. Let's start with alcohol. We've got the best LD alcohol is back again. This time it's whiskey. It was voted gold, meaning #1 in the world. So hopefully you lot are ready for that one. £18, $23 if you're American. But £18 in the market right now is #1. Aldi's whiskey. We're going to get that, just like we're going to get the gin. I know we ain't done it yet, but we'll get it all sorted. But just saying it, whiskey, popping. If you don't want to get some cheap whiskey for 18 quid, being #1 in the world, pretend to be a baller for the day. Now let's get into the next story. British government warned new Korean war due to the fact that Donald Trump, North Korea can't get along. Well, should I say US? I don't want to say Donald Trump. But yeah, obviously Donald Trump, you know, being naive and arrogant and yada, yada, yada. They still can't come to some sort of agreement. North Korea still want to, you know, practice making nuclear bombs, release it, yada, yada, yada. Donald Trump said, no, blah, 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 we're going to come and attack you. We've got enough firepower. Is it going to be a war? The UK have been warned. We'll see what happens. It could be bad for the UK anyways because, you know, the whole trading and the Brexit and yeah, that's another story. But let's go into the next story. Daniel Craig confirms he'll play James Bond again. So he's going to sign a contract, obviously, with a James Bond team, you know what I think? I don't even know what a James Bond team's called, but they're going to be signing with them. I think he's going to be doing probably maybe one more film. We don't know, he hasn't just said. But what do you guys think of Daniel Craig carrying on doing James Bond? Me personally, I wanted was it Idris Elba? I think it would just be better. Let's get some black dudes in there, bro. We had a black Star Wars, so bloody hell, why wouldn't we have a black James Bond?
That's what she said.
Trust me. But let's get into the next story. Next story is man jailed after deliberately giving HIV to his ex-partners. It's a brave dude, isn't it? So, ladies, be careful who you're banging, bro, because some of these men might be just trying to pass shit, and we ain't talking sperm when I'm saying diseases, you feel me? But anyway, so let's get into the next story. UK wages have now grown by 2.1%, and employment has fallen by 4.4%. In other words, more people have jobs, less people don't. Oh, sorry. In other words, more people are getting paid. No. In other words, people's wages have increased, okay, and unemployment has decreased. So that's a good thing. Yes. So go get a job, guys. So obviously, for that story, Philip Hammond, I believe he's one of the MPs, he tweeted, lowest employment rate for 42 years is good news for every family. We are building an economy that works better for everyone. So, shout out Philip Hammond on the tweet there. And yeah, that's all the news for today. I hope you enjoyed the news. Don't forget to come back for the alcohol tasting and all that stuff. We'll probably do that for episode 8. I believe it's episode 7. Let's get back into the interview with Victizzle. And hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the show. Peace. Now let's get back into Victizzle.
Yo.
I want to talk about the London boys, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys were together.
Yeah.
I mean, what's happening now with you and the London boys? Is it still on or?
Me and London boys, we're just family, man. Yeah, man. We're just family. We I've known they were part of the gospel scene. I've known them from that scene.
Yeah.
It just so happened, I think around 2013, 14, we kind of just naturally gravitated because we were just working together at one particular studio. A lot of people used to go to the studio as well, so we just ended up working together and we just had a lot of fun. This is when I took a break as an artist as well, but I was still doing production work, so this is where I just literally had fun, you know, just got to just be something else other than this gospel artist, understand? So we just got together well, man. We all worked together so well. It was Captain, Remedy, Big J, and myself. And then I think, we made a couple Afrobeat songs, beats. We just vibed in the studio. And then I think our first proper session was with, our first big session actually was with this Afrobeat artist called Shay Shay. And she came down, hooked us up with that. She came down, we made a beat for her, and yeah, man, she took the song, she performed it out in Nigeria, a big event in Nigeria, released it, it got quite a bit of love as well, man. The song was called Because We Care. Okay. And it was in conjunction with...
I'll put a link to that in the description.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah, man. It was in conjunction with, I forgot the woman's name, big woman in Nigeria. And her, I think it was like Cancer Foundation. Yeah. So it was really dope, man. And then from there, we were just vibing, man, making rhythms. We produced for Iyanla. We done a track called Baby Daddy. It was featuring Banky W. Done a whole bunch of tracks, man. We had sessions with One Day Cole, produced for One Day Cole. There was so many different artists that we produced for, man. It was a good time. You know, it was a good period of time. And yeah, I mean, we're still family. Everyone in the group, individual producers in their own right. So everyone's just doing their own thing at the moment. But whenever we get together, it's family, man. So yeah, that's it really.
That's dope.
Because in today's society, fam, trying to find a friend that you can actually call family.
Yeah. It's hard. It's definitely hard, man. So when you do have them,
especially in this industry as well, actually.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't like family. Isn't just all lovey dovey. You understand? You have your arguments. You have your just like a normal family would.
It's
not normal disagreements there because we're all passionate about individual things as well as collectively. So. Yeah, I mean, we have our arguments sometimes. We diss each other. Our group chat's mad. Like, it's crazy, but at the end of the day,
so you'll make distracted by each other.
No, we'll never make distracted. No, we don't need to make this. We'll diss you there in the group. We don't need to make distractions like that. But it's all family at the end of the day, man. They're my boys, man. They're my brothers. They come to my birthdays, we go to each other's birthdays, we take care of each other's families and stuff, so shout out to my boys, my London boys, all day.
That's dope, that's it. Now let's go into a big single that we got coming up.
Yeah.
I would say it's making huge noise. It had me sliding in the DMs. It's a song going by No Wahala, yeah. Is that Nigerian?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, so Wahala basically just means no trouble, man, no drama. No
is that Igbo or Yoruba? I can't.
Wahala is almost like a universal picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wahala, no.
It also features your boy Casper,
yeah.
Casper STP, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huge, it's actually got a great dance as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful your dance. If you haven't seen it, I actually did it on the last episode, so you can actually check it out there. It's a little promo I did for his song already, so
thank you, man.
If you haven't actually seen it yet, pause here, go see it, see you hear the track, come back, and
and we enjoy in the middle of Oxford Circus.
Also send us videos, man. I'm gonna put all his links in the description below. DM him like your dance version. We're gonna redo it anyway, but yeah, let's get to that. But how did the track come about? So the beat, like everything, like, start from the bottom. How did it get to?
How did it get to? So I was working with so myself, this producer called Moses, and a writer called J-Will. We were just working together a lot in my studio. Yeah. These guys are incredible at what they do. And we're just having fun, man. We made quite a few tracks, and then one of the tracks I was saying, I really want to sample this Usher record, the Pop Your Colour.
Yeah,
Usher song. I was like, no, I need to sample this record, man, because that intro, like, I need to. So we tried to find the instrumental, we could not find it. That's impossible to find the instrumental to sample it. So we sampled the actual intro from the song, which had talking in it. Yeah. So I had to find a software to invert the so the vocals could come out, but it was hard. It's almost impossible to take out the vocals. So the original version of the song. So we built the beat around that. And then my boy came up with a then I was like, at first I was like, but then I was like, alright, cool, I'll try it. So I tried it and see, I was listening to it like, this is actually a banger, like, it's actually sick. So we finished up the beat and everything, and then the next day I was like, yeah, this is dope. And then probably a month later, I got the verse, and then I played it to my boy Cass. He came to the studio, I played it to him. Yeah. And he was like, no, this is a banger. Then he started doing then we both started doing the dance, didn't it? Yeah. I was like, no. I was like, Cass, you're definitely jumping on this now. we both come up with this crazy dance, and it was just organic, the way everything happened, you know what I'm saying? So I got Cass on it. Cass did amazing verse, crazy. And then I said to myself, do I want to put this song out for free, or do I want to, I was like, no, this song is too big, man. I have to learn to replay that sample. So I had to replay the sample. Literally, it took me 2 hours because it was, when you listen to the original song, it's so, I can't even explain it, it's so intricate. The progression and the melody Like I literally had to break it, stop, pause, play it, break it down, do a little section, like record a little section, and put it all together. So it's not perfect, but I've tried to get it as close as I possibly could. And yeah, so the track's not even out yet, but I said, you know what, I have to really do my best to push this track. So I said, the dance right now, people love the dance. Let's get the dance out. And it's crazy because the dance can transcend, it can work on any song. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I think the dance is so smart. It's so smart. But it's like, it's fun at the same time.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of like a play on words. It's like, what? You know, about to you know what I'm saying?
It's like a swipe, isn't it?
Every issue is just like, even if you're on Tinder, just
swipe to the next thing.
It's crazy. Right, it's like, I think you're right, you're about to. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
I kind of like the.
So I want people to kind of like create their own version of it as well. Really, it's like the swipe, but in the middle you can do anything. You can do anything. You can do any kind of move, but you have to swipe at the end. Anything, and then swipe. And then put your own swag on it, and then swipe. So that's kind of what we wanted to do, so that people can put their own spin on it as well, and just have fun with it, man.
That's dope. That's dope. We're actually gonna do the dance right now.
Yeah.
So let's get up and do that.
Alright, cool.
Vic will show us how to do the dance.
Yeah.
Let's create some space, and the next clip you'll see us do it.
It's your boy Victizzle. This is my brand new single, No Wahala. Next thing, featuring your boy FirahsTV. Alright, so this is how the dance goes. It's a swipe, and in the middle you can do anything, and then swipe again. So I'm gonna show you. 1, 2, 3, yeah, just move to the next thing. Hey, move to the next thing. Yeah, just move to the next thing. Move to the next thing. So yeah, it's very simple. Like that. So in the middle you can do your own thing, as long as you swipe on the ends of it.
Oh, man!
That's my MOBO.
So we'll start swipe on the left. No wahala. Go. 3, 2, 1. Move to the next thing. 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 Oh, that's it. Shall I try one more time? Yeah, one time. Go. Move to the next thing. Move to the next thing. Move to the next thing. Move to the next thing.
I'll send you the clip as well.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. So everyone's sorry.
So that's the dance. We're gonna go into a quick something break, and I'll see you in a second. Peace. Hopefully you lot have been enjoying the interview with Victizzle at the moment. Let's get into some sports, and let's do it now. I do have a sports anchor. I'm supposed to meet at the end of this week to actually film it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be bothered to do that. So I'm going to do it now, and if I do see him, then he'll do it. You know how we do it. But anyways, so let's get into tennis. Sharapova, the tennis player, one of the best in tennis, well, in female tennis anyways, had a drugs ban. She has now been given a wild card to play in the US Open. Is it US Open? Yes, in the US Open. So, what do you guys think about that? Me personally, if you're going to take dry, where you're allowed to play the game again, just fuck off and play again. So let's go into the next story. LeBron James leaves a little attack on, what's his name? Donald Trump. I'm guessing he's a bit popular this week. By saying the so-called President Trump has made hating fashionable. Now this comes from when a white guy drove into some black communities building and white Nazis and yada yada yada. Donald Trump then came out and said not all people are hating, or not all white Nazis are haters. Wow. I don't even know how he even had the guilt to say that. So obviously LeBron James took to Twitter to say what he said. What do you guys think about that? Are all white Nazis haters? Maybe some of them misunderstood. What do you guys think? Me personally, if you're a white Nazi,
Peace die.
there's an X button, somewhere there. Just leave. Anyway, let's go into sports. Well, sorry, let's go into football. Messi, Ronaldo, and Buffon have been shortlisted. Somewhere there. Messi, Ronaldo, and Buffon have been shortlisted for Player of the Year. top 3. What do you guys think? Who will finish first, 2 or 3? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd probably say Ronaldo before Messi. I think Messi didn't really have like that much of a great season, but because of his name, he's going to be top 3. It would be weird if he had somebody else in the top 3. So yeah, I'll put Buffon second. I don't think Buffon will ever win it. You know, being a goalkeeper, goalkeepers don't seem to win anything. So, but it's nice to see a goalkeeper in the top 3. Considering he's about what, 42 now, 41 now, 39 maybe. I'm not sure how old Buffon is. Yeah, that's my phone. But yeah. Yeah, let's get into the next story. For the next story, Stoke have signed Jesse Rodriguez from PSG on loan for 1 season. He actually used to play for Real Madrid as well. So, what do you guys think about that? I think that's a good signing. A player needs to prove himself. Had a little sticky situation at PSG. Didn't really get games. He wasn't really trusted. Hopefully, he can go to Stoke, revive his career. We'll look out for that. We'll look out for that. Now let's get into the next story. 45 million has been agreed for Sigurdsson from Swansea. Everton looking to have a medical reel soon with him. Is that a good signing for them to push into the top 4? He's a great player. Swansea's top goal scorer in the Premier League, top assist in the Premier League. Yeah, man, great signing. Let's go into the next story. Liverpool in the Champions League qualifier beating Hoffenheim 2-1. Alexander Arnold, the 18-year-old, scored a free kick, wonderful free kick, only 18 as well, and obviously he had a deflected own goal. What do you guys think of Liverpool's chances of going through? Me personally, Hoffenheim, that great, Liverpool will go through, Champions League, yada yada yada. Could they win the Champions League though? Answer that south to your. Could Liverpool win the Champions League? And if not, who do you think will win the Champions League? Put a link description below. Let's get back into the interview with Victizzle. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show so far, and this is the end of the sports. Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the dance. Great little dance. So like I said, do your own videos, send it in to his either email or put in his DMs. I will give you all the details in the comments. That's in the description below. Now let's get into a little topic now. It's to do with basically black people being able to take on white traditional roles, i.e., can James Bond be black? Can Tarzan be black? Can a Beauty and the Beast girl be, a woman be black? There was a huge controversial when Star Wars and Joshua Boyega became obviously the black person in Star Wars. A lot of the white people weren't really feeling that. We've also had with the Marvel show with the black fella, I can't remember it. Black Panther. That's it. People complaining about him being black. Now there's been talks about the Beauty and the Beast, and there was a girl that went for the role. Initially she was going to star in it. Not sure she's still going to star in it at this moment of time. There's a lot of controversy regarding that. What do you guys think? Should black people be able to just go to these auditions if there's a casting film for it? Being black, should they be able to audition for traditional white roles? Or should we keep it traditional?
I'd say both yes and no.
Yeah.
I'd say yes because most definitely you have to, adversitize the type of actors that you'll find. And also because there's certain actors, like regardless of race and gender or any other factors,
of course,
they're just better. Like, for instance, if you take Mark, alright, let's say, I don't know, Universal wants to make a film about, I don't know, maybe Romeo and Juliet. I don't know. And they had to pick between, let's say, Mark Wahlberg and Idris Elba. Now, both of them are really good actors, out of respect, but in comparison to which one are they going to choose, obviously Idris Elba because he has the better acting skill for it.
Nah, they would choose Mark Wahlberg because he will fit into the white background. I think what I'm trying to figure out is a lot of these traditional things has a very white background. I think it would be very hard to put a black person in there. And a lot of these shows came out during, a lot of the traditional shows came out during Shakespeare time. So we're talking when black people went through like slavery and we weren't accepted. What I'm trying to understand, I think James Bond is completely different. I wouldn't have a black guy for that. But in terms of like Romeo and Juliet, I'm seeing it more like they wouldn't really be
flying around with swords and horses.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just using that as an example, but I'm just saying, like, in general, any film, I'm just saying in terms of acting skills, who has a better one? I mean, who's...
Oh, yeah, Idris.
I don't think it's... yeah, definitely. I agree with Idris.
Yeah. It's way better.
But I think a lot of... Not to sound, but I think there are a lot of black actors and actresses, in my opinion, that are way better than... They just don't get given. They just don't get given the opportunity.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think again that is down to an agenda that's being pushed. You know, we can see what's happening today in Charlottesville, in America. The protests, the white supremacists, and the protests.
Yeah.
I believe there is a lot of that in Hollywood.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it is more so about pushing an agenda, as opposed to who's the better actor or you can clearly see that. I think it's good that a lot more black people are taking on roles that were initially done by white people. I think that's amazing. But I also feel like we shouldn't be chasing. We should create, like, they created their own superheroes and their own. We should create our own. That's why Black Panther is such a big thing. Yeah. Because, he was, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but apparently I think he was the first actual black superhero. Yeah, it is. In comic. Do
you mean Black Panther?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the first.
Well, not just that, but the craziest, the craziest thing about it, a lot of people don't do their research, because I'm a big Marvel comic.
Oh, so long?
Yeah, I grew up on. I'm a big comic book guy anyway.
Do you want some comments?
Sir?
Hey, whoa.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
We'll beef this
I used to come down here, Forbidden Planet.
Never opened.
Oh my days. You have the classic X-Men.
Oh man. I don't think you should show that in here because people are going to come try.
Listen.
Never touch it.
Let me chat to you.
I used to come all the way down here for Forbidden Planet. All the time.
You know the Forbidden Planet's in Covent Garden, right?
Covent Garden, that's another one,
But
I'll come here as well.
Here for years trying to get rid of it, like, yo, I don't know.
Don't get rid of it. Hold on to that, mate. Hold on to that. That's going to worth a lot of money. I got a couple as well. So. I got a couple of them as well, yeah. But I've lost my train of thought now. You threw me up with that one, man.
Why would you?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Black Panther is actually the richest superhero, period.
Hands down. Even richer than Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Richer than Bruce Wayne,
Tony Stark,
all of them combined. He's the richest, period.
Basically, he's a baller like that.
A lot of people don't know that. That's why this film is going to come out. I think it's February, it's going to come out. It means a lot. It's one of the biggest. And it's a majority black cast as well. And that's one thing I love about Marvel. Like they exactly, number one. They've always been that way. Quite a while actually. I'm not saying always, but they definitely push that.
Well, they also got in the franchise they have black directors. There are a lot of like these other franchises. They don't even talk to DC Comics. They're all white. Most of the directors are all white. So what I like about the whole Marvel scene is they're quite diverse, especially within the actual team rather than the cast. Like they actually have.
And you know what's crazy about that? They are actually separate from. They went and started their own production film company. So Marvel Studios is actually separate from like Universal and Sony and all those, which are pushing a different agenda as opposed to Marvel Studios are more about the fans and the actual. Us guys that grew up reading comics and that's what they're about, the original creativity and the content behind it. That's why the whole Spider-Man thing was a big deal, this recent Spider-Man movie, because Marvel actually were able to do a deal with Sony to get the film rights for Spider-Man and then include it into the Avengers and all of that stuff.
And not only that, but they also for the Mary Jane-esque role. Instead of hiring like normal redheaded.
Oh, they got Zendaya. Well, she's not actually Mary Jane though.
Well, I know. I'm saying Mary Jane.
But she's the main girl.
In this film, you can see a lot more diversity. You've got a Chinese friend, and then there's a black character in it.
There's an Indian character.
Indian character.
Guess who it is as well?
What?
Flash Thompson.
Yeah, Flash Thompson. Flash Thompson was exactly. But that's crazy. But you know what the
I
thing
need to
is?
see the film.
They're trying to more represent what New York actually is. And New York is very diverse, like London.
Yeah.
Very diverse.
So it's more modernized.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much.
Exactly. But that just goes to show you the difference from back then to now. You understand?
So that basically comes into my question. So should all these traditional things then modernize this shit? So
To an extent.
I think they are. No, I think they are.
Yeah.
To an extent, and I think definitely they should to represent what is actually
So
how
if we did
things
have
are actually.
a remake of we did actually have a remake with what's that guy's name from bloody what's that film you called? The boat when it sinks. Titanic. What's his name?
Titanic.
That's it.
I think
They
realistically,
done a Romeo and Juliet with him in '98 when instead of
being certain.
they had like guns instead of what's it called? The knives and all that shit.
Yeah.
So should it modernize Romeo and Juliet? And instead of trying to cast it like in 1955, should they then cast it 2017? Then you can actually.
I think it depends on
Romeo
again if they were to say it into there was that film Romeo Must Die.
Oh yeah.
They tried to kind of make it like
a
a blackish kind of Romeo and Juliet. The concept and everything,
I actually think they should modernize all the traditional.
I think personally, I'm a creative. I think stop remaking the old shit. Let's start creating some new. Do you understand?
But that's taken, though, don't you think?
No. Look at the 90s. You know what I was watching my missus yesterday. I don't know if you don't remember this film, Baby's Day Out.
Nah.
You remember that film? It was the 90s. It was kind of like Home Alone, but they kidnapped the baby, and then the baby just gave them hell. The baby just got hell. No, it's a family film.
Yeah.
These three robbers, they kidnap it's like a rich baby, and kidnap the baby. Then they try to do like a ransom, etc. But the baby, because the baby was always read this storybook. And in the storybook, like there was pictures and stuff, so the baby would identify. He would literally get lost on the streets of New York, and he would identify. He would be calling around, and they would identify certain things. So he'll see a zoo, like he'll recognize it from the book. So he'll go to the zoo. Then the robbers are chasing him into the zoo. Then the gorillas are just beating him up, like, and then the baby will go to it. It's an amazing film. It's an original stuff. You understand? You can't even remake that stuff today because it's so plastered in history and it's original, you understand? Like the 90s was just, that's what they call it the golden era, because it was just the creativity of that time was you can't even remake films like that anymore, like, because it's just do you know what I mean, solidified. Yes.
Hey, everyone check out the film on that class.
It's so, I was like 94.
That's it. I really thought Home Alone days, man.
It's very similar to Home Alone. You would think it was the same director because it's a very similar tones and
The remake was terrible though.
They made a Home Alone remake.
Well, it's Home Alone 5. Came out 2010.
That's dead, man.
Dead, man.
But that's what I mean. In this era, you can't
remake classics.
Yeah, those classics. I mean,
it's
like remaking Godfather. Are you crazy? You cannot.
I don't think it's brave.
You cannot do that.
You can't.
Scarface. No, you can't do that. They are originals.
Scarface is my Bible. That's my actual Bible.
Understand? You cannot do that. Period. Like, if you try, you'll get shut down, man. There's no. They tried to remake RoboCop. It flopped.
Yeah, RoboCop was dead.
That was trash.
It's a cult classic. Do you understand? You can't.
It's hard.
Like, don't do it. Like,
how can my man just get blew up instead of him getting repeatedly shot like how it was in the original film? That was what pissed me off.
They tried to modernize
the car already.
I'm just like
a burning building.
No. Everyone in the whole entire like cinema screen room, they all just said that this was me.
Yeah, but I saw that in the trailers and I knew that was.
Hey, do you feel like the trailers are too long these days?
Yes. Oh my. No, it's too much, especially horror films.
They're 3 minutes long.
I don't want to give away the whole film.
Yeah. I think the only horror film that actually has not given up the entire plot line is the remake of Stephen King's It. That's probably the only one that I actually like.
To watch that trailer. Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie, I'm just gonna watch it. Especially I can't watch it at night.
I'm not a horror guy, but
I don't like horror. I don't mind it. I just find it jarring, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, because like 9 out of 10, what you're gonna get is a little jump. It's not really that scary.
I mean, that's only if you watch.
You know, the other night I watched Paranormal
Activity.
I think 2. Yeah. Those ones. Yeah, they're just like.
I mean, I like the first one though.
The first one. Oh my days!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That one was too powerful for me.
Yeah, that actually made me think about. Wait,
you know what film I actually went to the cinema to watch? Yeah. And this was like with one of my exes because she was into horror films.
Yeah. She was white, wasn't she?
And I was very. Huh?
She was white, wasn't she?
No, she wasn't. That's the crazy thing. She loved horror films. I couldn't understand why, but she kind of helped get my threshold. You know what I'm saying, like. But I went to the cinema. We went to the cinema to watch this film called Insidious.
Oh,
that scared the crap out of me. I'm in the cinema. It's different.
Yeah.
In your room is different, but in the cinema, the sounds jump at you on a different level. So we was watching that, man. I was hearing all kinds of sounds. Most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, because I was wearing caps them days. I had my cap this low. I'm waiting for sounds to just stop and just keep my cap low. And for me, I was scared out of my wits. I said, I'm never going to watch a horror film in the cinema again. Never.
Do you think they're too short? What do you feel that?
Some of it.
There's not much. What can you really do? A lot of it, they don't have great stories. It's just like,
you know
what I'm saying? Just
it's
shit to make you jump, but you know what I mean?
It's true. But anyways, so Vic, man, where can they all find you?
I'm always gonna be in the studio most times, so you can find me there. No, I'm joking.
Wow! Some Dr. Dre out here.
But also, you do produce.
Yeah,
so
I
if
do
people
run a
want to
studio as well.
produce and they want to come and make some music,
Yeah,
what's
man.
the deals for that? How can they find you on that?
Best thing is to hit me up on the Instagram and the Twitter and social medias at Victizzle Music. I think they're all the same, to be honest. All my social medias. VICTIZZLEMUSIC. I almost forgot that's my music. Victizzle Music. Just check me out, man, on all the social medias.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, I'm on the studio as well. If you don't want to come down and record, hit me up, man, and just make sure you got a budget.
There's no special offer free.
Make sure you got a budget. No, but it's quite affordable, man. I try to make things very reasonable.
Hey, listen, don't be like Rock Dot, innit? Just don't.
Who?
Rock Dot?
What's that?
Rock Dot? You know
Rock Dot?
Yeah. No, Rock Dot. You know the guy, P-Money and Beef?
Dot Rotten.
Yeah. You know what? No.
Don't cut that out.
Hey, no. Hey, Carl.
Don't cut that out.
No, let's get Carl.
Leave me alone! He said it's so cash, this one.
So confidently as well, fam.
Leave me alone.
Rock Dot. Yeah, Rock Dot, you know.
I think my daily dose of hentai.
We got Rock Dot.
Don't forget to tweet us using the hashtag #ChatChill. Follow us on Twitter as well at #ChatChillShow throughout all social medias. Don't forget also you got Malik at Your Average Malik. All the links and everything will be in the description below. I had a nice time. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for supporting us, Malik. That's the team right here. We'll catch it up next week. Every Monday, 8:30 PM. You already know. Also, a quick thing. We got a vegan show coming out every Wednesday at 8:30 PM featuring a lady called Carmen. She'll be doing little bits and bobs about how to stay vegan, how she became vegan, her story behind nearly being going through cancer, and little things about her life story. We're doing a lot of vegan tasting and going to different restaurants all around London and outside of London. So get ready for that. And yeah, see you guys in a bit.
Send it.